have the vaccine unless there's a very, very good reason not to. And secondly, I think everybody has to accept that decisions under these circumstances are based on risk management, and it's important to consider risk in a balanced way. There's a risk of doing something, a risk of not doing it, and I just encourage everybody to think very carefully about how competing risks and priorities stack up in this situation of evolving uncertainty.
Yeah, I think what Andy said as well. I think educate yourself, read as much as possible. It's your choice to make, but do make sure your choices are informed. It's risky, but yeah. I don't want to tell anyone to have the vaccine, but I would say just read as much as possible and do what is right for you. But also make sure you have enough support as well. Speak to people. Don't just sit in a little bubble. There are people who know more than you do. There are people who've walked that walk. So speak to people, ask questions, and make your choice.
Well, I obviously have to say self-care because it's my favorite thing in the entire world. But as well as that, I think self-compassion is really important at the moment. I think that especially people, within my service, they take a lot on. They're not reaching out for help or support when they could be, and are kind of expecting themselves to be operating as if this, I could normally manage this. It's okay to be finding this difficult. This is an incredibly difficult situation, and acknowledging that doesn't change the situation, but it can make it easier. And I know we mentioned this when we spoke before. What I often say to people is, okay, imagine someone is describing the situation you're in, but instead of you being in the situation, it's your best friend or your colleague or your child or your spouse. And imagine they're in that situation and they're saying, and I'm feeling like I can't make a decision, or I'm feeling really scared of the outside world. Because I think that often people end up it's much easier to be compassionate to someone else than to yourself. So imagine someone else is describing your situation to you. What would you be saying to them? And then it's about having a strict word with yourself and telling yourself that it's okay to give yourself that same kind of kindness and time.